Yes, my friends, very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are, around the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Tottenham, Manchester United are in the finals of Europa League. Ladies and gentlemen, where are my good friends from us? Where is my good friends? Where are they? Guys, Tottenham, Manchester United are in the finals of Europa League. And hey guys, one of these clubs will be in the Champions League next season. 15th, 16th on the league table. One of these two clubs will be in the Champions League next season. And they are going home with a trophy. Continental trophy for that matter. Where is Arsenal? Now, guys, this simply means that 6 Premier League teams will play in the Champions League next season. No longer 5. 6 Premier League clubs or teams in the English Premier League will be in the Champions League next season. Already, it's going to be 5 plus the winner of the Europa League. It could be Tottenham. It could be Manchester United. But I see, I saw on social media, all Chelsea fans, guys, why is it that we don't want any club in London to win a trophy? At least, let's give them something. Eh? Our neighbor is Tottenham. We said no, we will not agree for them to win the title. Arsenal, we were praying. It's Chelsea fans that the reason why Arsenal could not go find this Champions League. Now, Tottenham is able to get to the finals. Yet still, we say, no, we will not let them win a title. Well, I don't want to say enemies are not good. Until after the game, whether they win it or not, then I can tell you whether enemies are God. Whether your enemies can truly be your God. It's Tottenham fans that will sing that song. Enemies are not God. Guys, let me hear from you. Manchester United, Tottenham. Who do you support to win the Europa League? Who do you support? Both teams. I know, Chelsea fans, both teams. United, we don't like them. Tottenham, just because they're in London. If we were to be outside London, yeah. But just because they're a London team, we don't want them to win it. So let me hear from you guys. Who do you think will win the Europa League? Or who do you support? Yeah. Liverpool are Premier League champions. Man City in a final of, is it FA Cup or so? Or Carling Cup? FA Cup final, yeah, I think so. Man United in a final. Chelsea in a final. Tottenham in a final. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal. You know, these are the traditional top 6 clubs, you know, in England. These are the traditional top 6 clubs. Year in, year out, these are the clubs that no matter what happens in the season, you definitely see Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, you know, United in the top 6 of English football. This season, it's been different. In fact, from last season, or last 2 seasons, it has been changing. Like we used to see in Germany, Bundesliga. Yeah. Spain, it doesn't change. It's always, it's either Real Madrid winning the league or Barcelona winning the league. In France, yeah, France, it changes somehow. In Italy, also, sometimes it does change sometimes between Inter Milan, AC Milan, Napoli. But in England, top 6 has always been Man City or Chelsea winning the league, Man City second, Chelsea winning, Man United second, Man United winning, Chelsea second. It has always been like that. For this season, it's not the same. United and Tottenham, they are far around 15, 16 for the league table. But Arsenal, they are second on the league table. Yet, what trophy do they have to take this season? Ladies and gentlemen, UEFA Conference League final taking place. Chelsea versus Real Betis Stadium. Well, Wrocław, Poland. Yes, stadium is Wrocław, Poland. Wednesday, 28th May 2025, not 24th, as I mentioned earlier in my first video. 28th May 2025, this month. Oh yes, guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. But you see, yesterday's game, Chelsea played a game. Yes, we played to, we managed the game throughout. And many of us didn't enjoy it. Yes, no Chelsea fan enjoyed the game last night. But the truth of the matter is, I look at the players that participated. Academy players, Tariq George, Samuel Raksachi was not in it, but Shimweka, yes. Reggie Walsh, George Achampong, these are all players that partook in last night's game. And surprisingly, when I was looking at the list of academy players that Enzo Maresca gave the opportunity to play in Chelsea first team this season, listen, Tariq George is Enzo Maresca. Samuel Raksachi, Enzo Maresca. Ato Ampa, Enzo Maresca. Keanu Dia, Enzo Maresca. Shimweka, Enzo Maresca. Harrison Murray Campbell, Enzo Maresca. Genesis entry that I saw yesterday, that was so lively. Enzo Maresca. Reggie Walsh, Enzo Maresca. Excellent integration of young talents into the first team by Enzo Maresca. How many are they? 8. Maresca gave opportunity to 8 solid academy players this season alone. That is good. But I can tell you that partly because of the Conference League we were playing in, if it was Champions League, he wouldn't give these players the opportunity. Because he knows that these guys might not, live up to expectation at that high level. Maybe one or two might come in at a substitute in the Champions League. But because we were playing the Conference League, he was looking for players that can compete at the same level with the players in the, like we went to play FC Noah. FC Noah, I don't know where the arc is, but I know Noah is somewhere in Europe. FC Noah is somewhere in Europe, but I don't know where the arc is right now. So guys, but he did well by giving these players opportunity. Yesterday we saw Genesis entry, we saw Reggie Walsh, and very lively young chaps. Reggie Walsh plays full 90 minutes. Guys, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Now, before I go to some other news, I want to say this. Sunday afternoon game, Chelsea Newcastle is an early match, 12 o'clock in the UK. Yeah, 12 midday in the UK. I want to say this. The team is to regroup today for training. We have today, tomorrow for training. I'm a recovery today, and then tomorrow training, tactical training. Then the game is on Sunday. I want to chip in. I want to say this before I go to something important I want to talk about again. So don't go anywhere. In today's or this evening's training or recovery training, stroke tomorrow, the key areas I will expect Enzo Maresca to address, I think that we're going to have a major that if he's able to address this, will have a major impact in the game versus Newcastle. Newcastle-Chelsea tie will be the efficiency of both teams in transition. The area will be the efficiency in both teams' transitional play. And that is why I would like Enzo Maresca to address most. The efficiency in Chelsea's transitional play. Because Newcastle are very good in it. They are. Our transitional play, like we watched yesterday, my friend, we did not have a single transitional play. I did not see that. We were holding on to the ball, passing the ball around. We're not, pressing enough. If we are to meet Newcastle and win the game on Sunday, guys, Newcastle and Chelsea are proficient, both teams, on a good day, are proficient in transitional phases. They are some of the best They are some of the best in the league this season. Yes. So on Sunday afternoon, it is about who will capitalize on their chances in transition. It is who will capitalize on their transitions. Yes. Who will capitalize on their chances in transition. My fear is Isaac. That is my fear. With my boy Jackson. On a good day, I know Jackson can deliver. If he's fit mentally. Jackson's fitness is not about physical body, it's about the mental aspect of it. You see, Howard's team is also a proper threat from set pieces. Chelsea have this tendency to give away cheap free kicks. Cheap free kicks, and I repeat it. Can't afford any of that against Newcastle. We cannot afford any of that against Newcastle on Sunday. Even if it's a free kick deep in Chelsea's half, Newcastle, they will still manage to create something out of it. So it's very essential that today stroke tomorrow, Chelsea will begin to work on a way to avoid such. Guys, I don't have enough time. But hey, quickly, let me announce to you that breaking news exclusive. It's now official and decided. Xabi Alonso has informed Bayern 04 Leverkusen that he will leave the club at the end of the season. He's set to join Real Madrid. Alonso may pronounce it himself, maybe, hopefully today, at the press conference before the weekend game. One thing I like about Alonso, what he did, is that he played his game really well. I love the fact he wasn't desperate last season to move and waited for Real Madrid. He waited for Madrid for the right time. The man knows, the man, whichever you want to say, the man knows his game plan. I'm happy for him. Congratulations once again, Alonso. Guys, it is what it is. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.